Welcome back to Strength for Today for July 11th. Recognizing Jesus. Let's look at John 20, verse 27. John 20, 27, we're talking about Jesus appearing to Thomas. Then he said to Thomas, "Put your finger here and see my hands. Reach out your hand and put it into my side. Stop doubting and believe." Thomas said to him, "My Lord and my God." Recognizing Jesus. More than one person was raised to new life in the Bible, but not permanent new life. Their earthly bodies were reanimated, they were resuscitated, and they were probably immediately recognized by people who had known them before their death. This was not the case with Jesus and his resurrection body. After his resurrection, the two disciples Jesus joined on the Emmaus road didn't recognize him. His resurrection body must have looked human to the two travelers, but somehow different. Also, after his resurrection, Jesus appeared in a locked room where the disciples were gathered. In other words, he materialized in the room rather than opening the locked door. But there was one thing about his resurrection body that was the same. The wounds in his hands, feet, and side. Those wounds will eternally mark him as the Lamb who was slain for us. Worship Jesus Christ today as the Lamb slain for your eternal redemption, and prepare to recognize him by his wounds. That was really good. I like that a lot. I'm going to go back to this first part here real quick. More than one person was raised to new life in the Bible, but not permanent new life. And what it's saying there is that they did raise from the dead for a little while, but then eventually their bodies did die, and then if they believed in Jesus, they went to heaven. But when Jesus rose from the dead, he had a whole new body. He could pass through the door. Isn't that exciting? When the disciples were meeting, they were all afraid. He just appeared to them. He just came right through the door. That is awesome. But I love, there's a saying that says, the only man-made thing in heaven are the nail scars in Jesus' hands. Isn't that interesting? Like that's the only man-made thing that's going to be up in heaven, because forever he's going to have nail scars in his hands and his feet and his side where he was pierced with the sword. And that is just such a great reminder for all of us to remember what he did for us. So my friend, if you don't know him, I hope that you do. I hope you put your faith in him, because he loves you that much that he died for you. And by the way, in sign language, this is the sign for Jesus. You touch the nail scars in the hands. Isn't that a great sign for Jesus? Always remember those nail scars. Remember how much he loves you. So go out there and tell someone else about how much he loves them as well. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. You can order your own copy of Strength for Today by Dr. David Jeremiah by going to davidjeremiah.org or calling Turning Point at 877-998-0222. And I would like to answer any question you may have about faith in Jesus. Just email me through my website, nancyjoytoyou.com. I hope you lean on God's strength and have a fantabulous day.